Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Loxley set of darts that I got supplied by Premier Darts. So firstly, thank you Premier Darts for giving me these darts to review on your behalf. These are going to be a dart that's going to be so good in the hand, I know already. These are the Owen, the Master Bates Loxley darts. So I'm a wee bit excited, as you would be with these darts. I think every guy that gets these in his hands will get a bit excited about them. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get about it, get them opened and have a look. So we're going to have a little look at the Owen, the Master Bates darts. And as you can see, I've been having a bit of practice to get into this. So here we go. We've got the box. It's a little comical set of darts playing on the Master part of the nickname. You'll see on it, Owen, the Master Bates, 24 grams. A little slogan, "What are you doing, son?" Beautiful clear window to see the darts with the barrel and the stem, the flights underneath. Telling you they're 90% tungsten. You've got the Loxley brand, putting players first. On the side, you've got Owen, the Master, Bates, Loxley. Both sides are the same. On the back of the box, you've got the name Owen Bates, nickname the Master. Birth year 2002, so he's not been a Master for long. Nationality British. Match darts weight are 22 grams. He's right-handed. You get the little safety warning, darts is a sport for adults. It is dangerous for children to play darts without adult supervision. And this is where it gets a bit funny. You've got a little cartoon on the back, just practising my throw mum. You've got the dartboard. You've got all the things a boy will find in his room. And you've also got stuff down the back of the bed that I found out for my son that you don't really want to find. Like concrete socks. So the less we say about that, the better. So let's get them opened and have a look. Now, I've got a funny feeling these darts are going to feel really good in the hand. And you're going to have a good grip, because there's no much point in them having that if they're not. Take the flights out. 1, 2, 3 flights. I'll leave the other two darts set up in the little pack. As you can see, it's just a little foam case, and I prefer the foam to the plastic, so that's top marks to Loxley for that. I just think it's a better way to present the darts. So first, let's have a look at the flight. And the flight is just a black leaf design. As you can see on there, you can see it's black with Loxley and gold. I've got no information on the box to tell you what size the flight is, and there's no information on the website that I can see that tells you what the flight is. But I'm going to assume it's either a number 6 or a number 2. I'll try and measure it before the end of the video, or I'll put it up on the end of the video, because I'll just measure it against a number 2 or a number 6 flight. It's probably 100 microns. It's got quite a thick flight. It's not a 50 micron. It's going to be 100. Standard, just a standard flight, but nice design. So the barrel, firstly, black point, bonus points for a black point. I like a black point, don't like the standard steel. Keep repeating myself on this. Point length looks longer than a 26, it might be a 28. Oh, 32, a 32mm point, supplied as standard. That might be the first dart I've reviewed that's come with a point standard size of 32mm. So it's a 32mm point. You're looking at the short stem, and if you follow Love Darts, he's another YouTube guy who does reviews. If you have a look at his channel, you'll see a little video he's just done, and it's showing you a set of Loxley darts getting made, and it shows you how they print the Loxley onto the stem, and it's quite a good view if you want to go and have a look at that. So we'll measure the stem. and that is 32.4 millimeters. We'll just say 34.2 millimeters. We'll say 34 millimeters. So it's definitely the short stem. Now, what we really want to see is a close-up of the barrel. As you can see, there's not much colour in this dart. It's just a natural tungsten finish, which a lot of people are really into at the moment. You've got, coming up from the front, you've got a ball nose. Coming into very fine micro grooves. But as you can see, the grooves, where it's done, they're all rounded. They're all coming up rounded, which is really nice. That's not something I've seen in many darts. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 micro grooves up to here. Then you've got a lateral groove going right through it to give you that extra bit of grip. There's actually not a lot of grip on the front of that at the moment, not that I can see. Then you've got just natural rings, straight cut. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Then you've got a smooth band with the Loxley logo laser etched onto it. Coming up to more ring grooves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you've got a slight taper at the back with a very tight micro ring groove. So if you're a rear gripper, you're getting a good grip there. That's probably the best grip on this dart, that micro ring. That is really, really good. Overall here, I'd say that's probably going to be about a 2 or a 2.5, but I won't know until I get to the throwing section and get it in my hand. But it's a nice looking dart. You've got just straight cut grooves with a lateral cut going down the front. But I like that section there, which is, it's got it, they're all rounded. They've all got a radius on them. So it's not flat. You've got a tool coming in and they're creating that radius on every one of them, cutting back up the way. So it's really nice. Information about the dart. Let me see, what does it say about it? It says, introducing the Loxley Owen Bait steel tip dart set, a must have for professional dart players and enthusiasts. Crafted with precision and quality, these darts boast a brand synonymous with excellence, Loxley. Made from 90% tungsten, they offer superior durability and exceptional balance. Choose from two weight options, 22 grams or 24 grams, which I'm reviewing the 24, to suit your throwing style. With dimensions designed for optimal performance, these darts guarantee precision and accuracy on the dartboard. The set includes 3 darts, 3 dart flights and 3 dart shafts, ensuring you have everything you need for a thrilling game. The dart's dimensions are, the 22 grams are 6.35 by 54, the 24 grams are 6.7 millimeters by 54.25 millimeters, and the Loxley Owen the Master Baits 90% darts contains 3 darts, 3 dart flights and 3 dart shafts. Now, it would be very beneficial to darts companies if they started to put in the size of the flights and also the size of the stem, because what I would imagine would happen, if you're going into a shop to buy a set of darts, or you're buying a set of darts online and it tells you that it's got a short stem and it's got a number 6 flight, but you play with a number 2 flight and you play with a medium stem, you can then order the stems and the flights at the same time instead of waiting till the darts come and find out that the flights don't suit you and the stem length doesn't suit you. I know most people have spares in their house, but it's just something I think would be beneficial for darts companies to do. So, dart. It says on there that these should be 6.7 millimeters. So we will check. 6.63, 6.78, and you've got a little tapered bit at the back which will be 6 millimeters. So you've got the 6.7 in the middle. At the front you've got 6.6, so there's nothing in it. The length is supposed to be 54.25. So here we go. And that is 54.35. So there's nothing in that either, 0.1 of a millimetre. Nothing. So let's get these over to the scales, get them weighed. Get the scale set up, make sure they're reading 0 before we start. And we will do dart number 1. 23.99. 24.04. And lastly, stab myself, 24.01. So they're all within 0.05, which is really good. It doesn't say on the box what the match weight is, so I'm taking it as going to be 0.05. So they're all within tolerance anyway. Full setup with the dart and the flight is 25.69. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get them set up, get them over to the board and see how they throw. So straight away, they do feel comfortable in the hand, as you would expect from the name. First dart, treble 20, followed by a single, then a little dodgy number 5. So an 85 to start with. I'm not going to complain about that. The release is quite good on it. The grip is less than I thought it would be. It's more of a 2, maybe 2.5 at the front. I'd maybe say slightly better in the middle. And the best bit of the grip is definitely at the rear. But they're flying okay. I'll put some music on in the background, finish the throwing section, then do a recap and give the ratings. So let's clean up after, let's wrap up after the Master Baits darts. Now these, as you can see, you get a few little jokes on the packaging, play on the name. He's a young lad, bit of fun. But the darts are very serious. They're a cracking set of darts. They will suit most people that like a straight barrel dart. There won't be, if you like a dart that's not got too much grip, you'll like these darts. If you like a dart that's got good balance point, it's going to be slightly towards the front, but it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be close to the middle, but slightly to the front, because you've got a slight tiny taper at the rear of the barrel. But that's where the grip is at its best. Grip at its best at the rear of the barrel, right on the fine micro grooves at the back. The points on the darts, stick in the board, absolutely brilliant. You get that resistance taken them out. Really like the points. They get an extra point for the pun on words. An extra point for the points. The one thing I would say with a guy calling himself the Master Baits, you'd expect to get a good grip. But the grip, in my opinion, is front 2, the middle of the barrel 2.5, and the rear you're getting 3, and you're getting the 3 because of the micro ring groove at the back. That's the bit that's got all the grip in it. Works. If that micro ring grip was a third of the barrel at the rear, it would be a 4.5, but you've only got a small amount. I'll give it a quick little measure as we're standing here. You've got about 6mm in that micro ring groove, which is really grippy. I would, if I was going to be using these, I'd put longer stems in it. Definitely. I'll measure the flights and tell you exactly what they are. If they're number 2s or number 6, I'll just compare them against number 2s and number 6s that I've got. But that information, it's just something I think should be on the box. You should be able to know what size of flights in it and what size of stems in it. It just lets you know what you need to buy, because you're buying it because of the barrel primarily. You're going to put your own stems and your own flights on it unless these are the size that you use. So it just helps you buy it when you're in the shop. Value for money, going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Nothing wrong with that. Points are good, barrel's good, packaging's good, foam packaging. It's £54.95 from Premier Darts. Overall, based on the RVB scale, these are getting a 7.5. They're a decent enough dart. It's not something I would use in a match. It's not my style, it's not my shape, but it's a cracking dart. It's 7.5 out of 10. It's up near the top of the ratings. Especially at a £54.95 dart, it's up near the top. Now, I got sent these from Premier Darts to review. They'd been messaging me when they heard they were coming out, saying it would be a fun review, and it is a fun review. It's a good review. If you want to purchase a set of these, head over to Premier Darts' website. I'll stick a wee link at the screen down at the bottom. It'll come along the screen. I'll tell you where the website is. Also put it in the description at the end of the video. If you use the code TSC, that's T for Tommy, S for Sugar, C for Charlie, that's for the Scottish Cowboy, TSC5, you will receive 5% off site-wide from Premier Darts, and that 5% is better in your pocket. You'll also receive loyalty points for everything you buy on Premier Darts, and every loyalty point goes towards a discount on future purchases. You can also use it to get a case, different things. You'll see when you sign up to loyalty points how you build your points up. So guys, thank you very much for watching this. Don't be put off if you're a female and you think, oh, that's a dart that's just for guys. It's just a play with his name. These are designed for men and women. Darts are unisex. There is not a single set of darts on the market that's for a woman, and there's not a set of darts that's for a man. They're for both sexes. You can use them. You can use, if it's a girl player's darts, I've used a lot of girl players' darts. Lorraine Winstanley's darts are good. Rhiannon O'Sullivan's darts are good. I've not tried Bo Greaves or players like that, but I will be trying them, get reviews done. Same with guys' darts. If you get a player dart that's like Johnny Clayton or Peter Wright, nothing to stop a woman using them whatsoever. It's what feels good in the hand. Oh, Feels good in the hand. Right, I need to stop these puns. Guys, thanks very much for watching the video. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Let me know that you liked the video. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. You'll get to know, you'll be notified when a new video's out. Also leave a little comment, bit of interaction. I'll get back to you. I try to answer every single comment that's on the videos. It lets me know what you think about them. If you've got these set of darts and you like them or you don't like them, please leave us a little comment to tell me what you don't like or what you do like about them. And if you disagree with my review, let me know. Let me know what your opinion is on it. But most importantly, guys, no matter what darts you've got in your hand, keep enjoying your darts and I'll catch you on the next review.